In 1883, a sound was heard over 3,000 miles away. It shattered windows, ruptured eardrums, and traveled around the world multiple times. It wasn't a bomb, it wasn't a meteor, it was something far more explosive. This is the story of the loudest sound ever recorded in human history. A sound so powerful it reached 310 decibels, far beyond the threshold of pain, and even beyond the limits of our atmosphere. On August 27, 1883, the volcanic island of Krakatoa, located between Java and Sumatra, erupted. And not just a normal eruption. This explosion was so massive, it obliterated 2/3 of the island. The blast was heard in Australia over 2,000 miles away. In Mauritius, 3,000 miles away, people thought it was cannon fire. And in some parts of the world, the sound arrived hours before news of what had actually happened. The eruption released an estimated 200 megatons of TNT equivalent energy. That's over 13,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima. But what made it truly terrifying was the sound. At 310 decibels, it didn't just reach human ears, it destroyed them. Anything above 150 dB can cause permanent hearing damage. At 200, your lungs can rupture. At 240, your internal organs are at risk. At 310, air becomes a weapon. The sound wave was so intense, it traveled around the globe 4 times, measurable on barometers in every corner of the earth. Coastal towns were leveled by 100-foot tsunamis. Over 36,000 people died. The ash cloud reached 80 kilometers into the sky, and global temperatures dropped by over a degree Celsius the following year. The sunsets turned blood red for weeks. And all of this started with a single sound. Since Krakatoa, humans have tried to break decibel records with nuclear bombs, space rockets, and sonic booms. The Saturn V rocket, used in the Apollo missions, reached about 204 decibels. The Tsar Bomba, the most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated, hit around 224, still nowhere near Krakatoa. Why? Because sound needs air. And the louder you go, the more air you need to push. Eventually, the air itself rips apart, and sound stops being sound. So, what does the loudest sound on Earth feel like? You don't just hear it, you see it. You feel it in your bones, and if you're too close, you don't live to describe it. But what happens when there's no sound at all? A place so quiet your own heartbeat becomes unbearable, where people go insane after just minutes inside. That's in the next episode. Hit like if you learned something new, and subscribe so you don't miss what silence can really do.